Man, I'm excited to be with you right now. I'm excited for what God is going to do in your heart in these next moments that we have together. I titled this little message called These Three Things. These three things. It's coming off that scripture verse that talks in 1 Corinthians 13:13 when it says, these three things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Man, like I said, the title of this message is called These Three Things. These three things. I'm going to talk to you about faith. Faith is so incredible. Faith is the foundation and the content of God's message. It is the foundation and the content of God's message. How awesome is that? Have you ever just thought about faith? Think about this. In Matthew 21:21, it talks simply like this. I say to you, if you have faith and do not doubt, you can do exactly what just happened. In fact, you can look into that mountain. We'll just take that mountain that's behind us tonight. That mountain, and lift up and throw it into the sea. We're talking about enormous faith. Faith can change astronomical things in life. See, Jesus was talking to a fig tree at that point in time, and he said, man, that fig tree, you're no good. You're done. See ya. But see, I want to talk to you about what faith can do and bring life into things. Life into things. When we think about be legit and be loving everyone gracefully in transformation, we need to love ourselves gracefully in our own transformation. And we need to have faith that God can change us on the inside out. Did you know that you were created in God's image? In my content of what that is, God doesn't make junk. If you look around here, look at the mountains that we have behind us. They're beautiful. Do you think that's junk? No, God doesn't create junk. And then God created us in His image. So there's no way that He created any kind of junk. You need to have this enormous faith built up on the inside of you. You see, faith, like I said, is the foundation and the content of God's message. Let's go back to the Old Testament. Let's talk about just a few people. Faith, let's take this. Adam and Eve get kicked out of the garden. They have to have faith that God is going to provide for them. They've had all this stuff, and now they need to have faith that God is going to provide for them. And God does. We take Noah. God says build an ark. He has to have faith that God is going to do something with that ark. Not just build this huge, massive boat. No, he has to have faith. How about Abraham? God says, look at the stars in the sky. And I say to you, that will be your descendants. Abraham didn't even have one of his own children at that very point in time. So how could you? You need to have faith in the things that are unseen. In life. It is the foundation and the content of God's message. I just said that again. These three things is the foundation and the content of God's message. I want you to have enormous faith in your life. Faith to see your family come to know the saving grace of who Jesus is. Not even just that, but I want you to have faith that your family can come back together and see restoration happen in their life. It takes faith to see that through. It takes faith to see a part of your job and you to be a huge example in your job. It takes faith in order for all this to happen. It is the foundation of you being able to love everyone gracefully in transformation. Yes, it's these three things. These three things. We're talking about one tonight, and that is faith. I believe in you. I believe that God has an enormous, not just an assignment for you, to start loving everyone gracefully in transformation. And that takes faith that you're going to have, that you're going to start loving people. You're going to start loving yourself gracefully in your own transformation. Man, I'm excited for what God is going to do. Here's a few questions, okay? That's just a few questions that I want to leave you with right now. Just a few questions I want to leave you with right now. Faith, what is your mountain? What is your mountain right now? Is it your family? Is it your job? Is it your loved ones around you? What is your mountain that needs to be moved in this moment? What is your mountain that you need God to move inside your life to make the foundation so you have a strong foundation and to be able to love people gracefully in their transformation, to love yourself gracefully in that transformation? What is it right now that you need for that? How strong is your faith? How strong is your faith? Just questions to ask yourself. How strong is your faith? Man, I believe that you can see enormous things happen in life. I want to take faith in my life and what God has done inside of me. See, it took faith for my dad to believe that I would be transformed and changed into the image that he had desired for me to be. I was in a rough spot in life, and God moved in my heart, but it was step by step by step, trusting in who he could be, trusting in how God could change me, how God could change me on a daily basis. I worked on myself and said, God, you can move in my life. You can change my heart. God, change my heart on a daily basis. Today I'm standing here on top of this place right here with a ministry called Converge Ministries, and we go around and teach, not only teach, show, and equip, but we bring faith, hope, and love to people. And that took the faith of my dad believing in me. I'm going to do that right now. I believe in you. I believe in you, that you can start to transform your life. Man, I love you. I care for you. I think you're so amazing. I think that God is going to transform your life. Remember that Matthew 21:21. Oh my goodness. If you can have faith in these things with no doubt, you can do exactly what just happened. I believe the God that can move in your life, can see your family, can see your friends, can see your job, see your situation. Maybe you're just struggling right now and you can't figure it out. Have faith. Faith is right there. Just even a mustard seed of faith can change anything. And I love you tonight. I'm going to pray with you right now. I'm going to pray with you. If you don't know who Jesus is and you're kind of wondering who this Christ is, let me tell you, it is the best adventure you'll ever have in your life. Ever have in your life. Repeat this prayer after me. Father, I ask that you forgive me of my sins. I ask that you come into my heart. Transform me from the inside out, that I may be like you. If you prayed that prayer right there, I believe that you're saved. And I believe that me and you are going to be dancing on the streets of gold someday. I love you. I care for you. Just remember, those who live legit will stay legit. Peace.
All the money that the world could hold, mountains made of solid gold, riches that could buy my dreams. You are better.